Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Season 5 of Flight Academy. This is Game 4, brought to you by Out of Art Gaming, and as always, my name is Phil. The full list and rules for this format are in the description below, and we do have the list rundown video as part of this playlist, but it is up in the top right-hand corner now. But joining me to discuss this game, and a few of the games we have for this season, we have our two-time and current reigning champion, Mr. Ben of the Scum.
Well, howdy, folks. Yeah, it's great to be back. Flight Academy. It's always seems so long since we've done the last one. We're all itching to get back into this pretty epic game mode. So yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be commentating again.
Just a really good fun, couple of nights where we just smash out loads of games and just generally have some great shenanigans. And this time, as we said, we have the medium-based ships coming into the fray to mix things up a little bit. And it might not be you on the table, but it is all Scum at heart, with Benji, our this season rookie, and Rookie of the Year Josh flying once again another Y-Wing with Kath Scarlet. So obviously, at the point of us doing the commentary, we have done all of the round robins, so you have faced off against both these pilots and had a chance to watch them play.
Mm-hmm.
My big question is, which list do you prefer, and which ship is your ideal target to take out as soon as possible?
Tricky decision. I kind of favour Josh's list. It's so nice to see a Star Viper. Anytime you see a Star Viper on the board, just so good. No, yeah. I mean, if I was going against Benji, I would probably just ignore the Star Viper.
Yeah.
And that's a strong hit. And go straight for Zuckuss. I think trying to pin down a Star Viper is just tough.
That bendy barrel roll plus
it's incredible.
Potentially Virago is absolutely insane. I love Sizor. He's great. Obviously, Guri you can't fit in because she's too expensive. And the only other major option, I think, for just sheer shenanigans would have been Dalen Oberus. With his 90-degree turn at the end is fantastic. But yeah, Josh bringing a fire spray.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that is the medium ship, really, isn't it? That's the one that...
7 points?
7 points for Kath Scarlet, so it is a big sink in a 10-point list.
With a shield upgrade, I had.
Yeah, so 11 hull. It is the healthiest ship possible of all the medium base ships. I mean, it's 10 hull, 10 health standard. So to have 11 health is a lot to try and chew through.
I do like the fact that Josh has stuck with his guns and he's put his dead man switch on. If anyone watched the last Flight Academy, I think he had dead man switch on both ships.
Yeah, he had,
and it used a good effect.
He took the Y-Wing with Cavill, and I believe it was the Kirax of... Was it
Jostero?
Jostero, and he had dead man switch on both, which just made it absolutely hilarious because all of us flying aces wanted to get up close and personal, and then he'd go, "Oh, you've killed me. Well, I've hurt you anyway." And I'm pretty sure he actually got some final kills through dead man switch, which is always hilarious to see.
Yeah.
But Kath Scarlet that's an aggressive build there with Fearless and Veteran.
Fearless, yeah. And so, he went for the Marauder because now you get quite a choice of titles. Yeah. So he's gone for the Marauder for the reroll at the back.
I think the economy of that is really good.
With Veteran Tail Gunner, yeah.
Yeah, if he can get into a position where he's got both on either side, he's laughing because he's rolling 2 sets of shots, 3 dice minimum. If he happens to be right in between both at range 1 of both, that's 4 dice each way. Fearless out the front, Marauder out the back. if they do manage to take him down, he dead man switches and does a single damage on each of them anyway. So it is brutal. And then just Lee Mackay there, flitting around the outside for a bit of
I think
support.
Josh has forgot Lee Mackay's ability. It's very easy to forget Lee Mackay's ability. It can be quite strong.
Yeah, that's
which if no one's looking at her, she gets a target lock in her front 180, I think.
180, yeah. So from 180, if she's not in an enemy's ship's
Yeah, I
forward
think Josh
arc,
has just
you can
forgot that.
fill up. Obviously, I think he's pinned a lot of. Oh,
Ooh.
wow!
Who needs mods?
Wow! Yeah, who needs mods when he just roll like that?
That's one way to get around the fire spray's health.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you're very familiar with Lee Mackay. I've seen you use her, him, her, them.
So it's only 3 points for an I5 Y-wing.
Yeah.
With not a bad loadout. I mean, you can fit. So you can fit plasma torpedoes, and you can fit a bot that is like saturation salvo. You kind of have to reroll defense dice. Just nasty.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
another
very
big
good evade roll there. Ben uses Zuckus to go, well, I'll have an extra dice. Or is it, well, 4 Lomties, I'll have an extra dice, you have an extra dice. And it actually kind of worked all right for Josh there.
Yeah, so Benji's got quite an interesting build here where he can 4-Lom, take the 2 ion, and then you might see it in a minute. He electronic baffles one of the tokens away, which he's not done this turn.
He'd taken a huge amount of damage and was only on 3 health, so electronic
baffles. I see.
But a great idea to have electronic baffles there if he does have the shields, just to go, I'm not going to be ion this turn.
Yeah, I think also it's really strong in the Mist Hunter doesn't like to turn around. It's very difficult to turn around. So you can do the 0 stop, remove the stress, and just stop again.
I mean, it's got the 2k turn, if I remember rightly.
2k, yeah.
Which isn't terrible, but also it doesn't have a lot of blues on its dial to.
No, it's not an easy ship to maneuver.
Yeah, the problem comes in. I mean, Ben has obviously counteracted the not so easy to maneuver Mist Hunter with the incredibly easy to maneuver Star Viper. I mean, there we go. There is the crazy barrel rolls that ship can just pull off.
Shim Guri is so expensive.
7 points for
Having
Guri.
An I5 Star Viper is crazy.
Again, so many times we've discussed like ships coming back into the game and ones that we miss, and I sometimes hesitate to talk about too many of the Scum ships because Scum has probably got the widest variety of ships already in standard.
Yeah, I think other factions need a bit more help.
Yeah. But there are so many interesting ships that are there. You've got the Star Viper, you've got the Kirax, you've got the Shadowcaster, Mist Hunter, Kimagila. There's so many ships that are left to do. But again, as you said, other factions, the Rebels have still got a fair amount to get back into standard, as of the Empire. I mean, even the Resistance don't have all of their ships as standard yet.
We need them to help out our format and make a medium base resistance ship.
That would be nice, because they're the only faction that can't actually take part if we continue with medium bases. So, which is a shame because we do see some great
shenanigans. It's a shame because they've got some of the best pilots.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Enoasti, Poe Dameron, Snap,
Jess.
Jess, the A-Wings, there's some great pilots there.
Lulo, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even the Y-Wings have got some great pilots there as well, with Zoria Wilsa. So they just have some solid pilots. But you know what, to be honest, we've got a good mix. I mean, potentially it would have been nice to see a Republic list in there as well, with an Arc 170. I reckon that could have been quite fun. But that's something we'll look at for Season 6. But we obviously do have a lot more dice being thrown. Zuckus is down to 1 health as well. That was a good turn for Josh there. Wonder if we'll see the ion bomb drop from Lee Mackay. See, nope, haven't seen the ion. I was wonder if you try and catch Zysel there.
Might get close to Kath.
Could
Don't think
genius
that's
it.
going to go through, is it? Surely that doesn't fit.
No.
No.
I mean, if it does, I'll be very impressed.
Does that fit?
Oh,
Wow.
That angle must have been
It just shows
right
the angles can really put you off, yeah.
Well, I think I've heard it said before that medium-based ships always fit somehow.
Mm.
Like the medium base is such an interesting base size because it doesn't obviously conform to any of your usual like small and large base, where it's like small is essentially a 1 straight, large is a 2 straight, and you pretty much know exactly where they're going to fit. But the medium being like a 1.5 can get into some really weird positions.
The problem is that rear arc on a fire spray is so strong.
Yeah.
It's incredible how good of a chassis is. The fact that they don't get any penalty for doing a rear arc shot, whereas a lot of other ships do. They only get 2 dice out the back, for example.
Yeah, I'm
Fire
pretty sure
sprays get
every other one,
3 both.
Yeah.
So he can just go 1 forward and get range 1.
As you
With a
have
reroll.
you predicted there, yeah. Range roll with a reroll, and he can still take a lock or a focus. Looks like he's about to take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And yeah, after taking all those shields on Cascala early doors, Zucker's
I don't think
probably
Benji's
gone.
going to get a shot.
No.
Oh, poor Zuckers.
Oh, looks like Josh is saying, well, Kath's got Zucker's down. I'm going to see if I can take something out of Zysel. Again.
Yeah, makes sense.
An ion bomb there would have been perfect. That would have caught Zysel brilliantly, or made Zysel have to get out of a decent position. Just the crit, but plenty of evades. Can finish off Zuckus here.
I think
I'd be very
Limakai
surprised.
could have got another target lock, eh?
Yes, he's again not in anyone's arc, so he could have done. I mean,
it's a very easy thing to miss.
We'll say in Josh's defense, again, he's only ever played Flight Academy. He's never played a full game of X-Wing to date.
We certainly nailed Flight Academy.
Yeah. I mean, there's Zucker's down. I mean, coming in second in a very good final game to you in Season 4 was an absolutely brilliant result. I mean, he did so good last season and already doing pretty well here. I mean, he's taken Zucker's down and now he can concentrate on Zysel with just over 12 minutes to go. It's going to be a difficult one to catch, but with a turret and dual arcs on the fire spray, he can. Well, there's the ion bomb now. A little bit late, I feel, but
it could be just a deterrent, just in case Zyza decides to do one hard barrel roll.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, right, you shove off, let us reposition, gives him a chance to bring Lee Mackay back around.
I think maybe Kath has got a little bit too. I think that's going to be at range 1, so Kath's probably going to get ionized here. But
not a bad place to be ionized, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, with that target lock, he's going to lose that if he does get ioned.
3 sleep? Yeah.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Pattern analyzer. Pattern analyzer is so strong, especially in this format.
It is a great card, and it is just very handy and very. Like in any format, I think it is a solid upgrade to have. Do you think the ion bomb return earlier probably would have been better? But you know what? Maybe Ben was expecting it. Are they going to check to see if it's got it?
So Zyzer's got a lot of work. 5 points. Cath's worth 4.5 points.
Kath is worth 3. It's half points.
3, so half, yeah.
Yeah. So 1 more health on Kath, and that's half points. Missing the trigger for the ion bomb there, which is really important because, again, is when you get ionized, you break all locks.
Break locks, yeah.
Which is something I always kept forgetting. But that's a great shot from Zyzer.
Lovely. Oh.
So that itself is big.
Yeah, what? Still anyone's game. Only 3 health.
Yeah. So Cascada does get ionized there. Didn't affect the result on Zyzor, so no issues there to have to go back and look at. But I will just point out, whilst they are setting their dials, guys, if you do like what we are doing here at Out of Art Gaming, you can support us on Patreon with the link in the description below. We put up loads of content around Flight Academy, new cards that we're looking at, and just generally having an update on what is coming up in the future for the channel. That sneak into range? No, I think that's just out of range 1 there between those two. Probably, I think Zyzor wants to be... I don't know, actually.
Zyzor, I don't think Zyzor wants to be at range 1.
Yeah, wants to avoid that dead man
Not
switch.
with Fearless.
Because they both fight at the same initiative, so they would...
And if he killed Cath as well, Cath would do an instant damage to him.
Yes.
Dead man switch. And then he's got to take the shot.
Love dead man switch. It's just... I think it's definitely... It's definitely an illicit that sometimes gets overlooked because you've got contraband cybernetics and false transponder codes, but...
Yeah, well, it's only 2 points, so it's pretty...
It's easier to fit in.
Cheap, yeah.
So, Lima sneaking a shield off of Zyzor there. 1 damage onto Cat. Always getting close.
See what Cath can do. Cath's still got a focus.
Yeah.
Can't use it though. Has Lima Kai got target lock? Is that Lima Kai's target lock?
Lima Kai has the target lock because Cath was ionized, could only do the focus last round. Another slip.
Oh, I think that's gonna.
Oh, beautiful!
Wow,
beautiful fit.
Lovely.
I mean,
I bet he can breathe the silent leaf now. He's put that down.
Yeah.
Cool, lovely.
I'd be interested to see how hard does Cath come round? Does she catch?
Interesting thing is you either go head on, and he's got Fearless at range 1, or you get behind, and Marauder gets a reroll.
I think the best thing is to really play on the Star Viper's barrel roll and just sort of like either in the front and back and then roll round. But there is a bit of a kill box there onto Zyzor.
Well, it would be interesting if Cath goes down now because everyone's going to take a piece of damage.
Yes. But we've got range 1 dorsal turret first from Lima Kai. Not great. He's got
completely spend the focus though.
Yeah, he's got the target lock.
And
I actually watched Josh do that.
Did he mean to do that?
Yeah, I think he was fishing for crits, and I said to him afterwards, tip, never re-roll focuses with
No.
target lock. Always keep
I mean,
those.
his eyes have still got a shield as well. Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's Cath down.
Yeah.
That's Cath down. That's Dead Man Switch.
Dead man switch.
No shields left on the board. Lima's taken one. Zyzor's taken one. The problem is, that's a range 1 fearless shot with a target lock coming
And I
in.
think he only needs one for half points.
1 for half points, yes, because it's 6 health total on Zyzor with Virago.
So he gets an instant
Well,
conversion
that would
with fearless.
actually, yeah. So that would put them on level points, 7 apiece.
Big shot coming up.
Very big shot.
He's going to get one at least.
Oh, instant conversion. So that's 4.
Oh dear. And
Oh no,
that's him gone.
that's
Just like that.
Oh, Dead
It's
Man
crazy
Switch.
when you see 3 agility ships go down like that. You never think, oh, you got loads of health, 4 health.
Green dice are
But
fickle though.
when you've
They're
got no
very
tokens,
fickle.
yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Well played, both sides. That was
Yeah,
pretty backwards and forwards.
I think in a way, Josh keeping Lima Kai out of the fight there and just like picking off for the outskirts was really good. Zuckers went down real quick though, especially after the amount of damage that Kath took. But that Dead Man Switch once again.
I think Josh being able to keep the Cath aggressive, keep hounding both ships.
It worked very much in his favour. But let's have a quick look and see how the table is affected with that after game 4. So Ben is still sitting nicely at the top with 6 points, getting the 1 kill on Cat Scarlet. Andy and Josh there with 5 points apiece, and yourself currently in the middle of the board with 4 points, having played 1 game each. But we've obviously got plenty more games to go in Flight Academy, so we will see exactly how the table is shaping up going forward. But Ben, I hope you enjoyed that game.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see my beloved Scum being represented.
Absolutely. Like I said, we have more action, guys, so don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.